Okay, here's something we're not gonna do. Pick some random antivirus for your PC that's gonna infect your PC with more malware. Hell no. Instead, let's just sit down, you and me, and let's talk about the best antivirus for Windows 10 options in the market right now. You know, what's new, what's old but still reliable, and which antivirus is gonna cater to your specific needs. Alright, let's start with a fairly common name in the biz, Norton Antivirus for Windows 10. Yeah, it seems they took notes after being called expensive. Ooh, offended much? Now, while there's still no free plan, their cheapest one now has industry average pricing. But let's actually see if it performs well. Okay, Norton boasts a recent perfect AV test score, and it's definitely not the first or last time they're gonna do that. Yeah, they have an excellent reputation. But being the skeptic that I am, I decided to plant 10 malicious files onto my PC and run a full system scan. Just to get my own results. Well, what happened? Well, Norton actually managed to catch 9 out of 10 malicious files. Keep in mind that's with real-time protection turned off, and this sucker still caught all 10 files almost instantly. That's 10 more than when I last tested Windows security. Yeah, just saying. Big goose egg with them. So yeah, with regards to protection, it's more than sufficient. Now, I will say it's more tailored towards people who aren't doing high-resourced activities, since while testing on my CPU, was a little on the higher side. But they aren't the only provider on this list who offers optimization tools to help tailor your experience a little more. Also, quick warning for beginners and UI snobs, each feature opens up in a new pop-up window. But hey, if you can look past this little quirk, Norton is a pretty impressive antivirus. There's a unique two-way firewall that monitors your traffic as an added security measure. And there are some more functionalities that I discovered, like webcam protection, a cloud backup for your important files, and this one seems to be a standard now, I guess, a VPN if you choose the more expensive plan. So overall, after my Norton antivirus review, I'm really only disappointed that it protects one device with their most affordable plan. But if you're simply looking for a reliable antivirus for Windows 10, well then this baby is going to be more than enough. Oh, and I've left links in the description which gives you some great discounts for this or any other antivirus for Windows 10 option that you want to pick. But check them out after the video since we still have some other great options to go over. So yeah, I've tested countless providers over the years, and one option that surprisingly doesn't get that much attention is TotalAV for Windows. Now their free plan is, a little more on the basic side, but if you can invest in an antivirus, the range of protection that this guy has is one of the best in the market right now. During my TotalAV antivirus review, I found that they offer protection against viruses, trojans, ransomware, phishing scams, and, really anything else that I could even think of. But you know me, I want hard proof that all of this stuff is going to work. While TotalAV has pretty good detection scores in independent testing, I went and ran my own little testing with the premium version, and this time it caught 9 out of 10 malicious files that I planted onto my PC. And one problem that I did find is that it quarantines the threats only after the scan is over, which does give the malware a moment to act. Ugh. However, if you keep the real-time protection on, it should detect and then remove stuff instantaneously. Overall, I like that the TotalAV desktop app is simple to navigate and everything is easily accessible. I really like the system tune-up feature, which is super useful for clearing out junk files that might be causing performance issues and overloading your PC and all that fun stuff. And no, not many antiviruses even have these tools, so I'm really happy to see them here. Now, the most expensive plan also comes with a VPN and a password manager. These are great for all-around privacy protection, but it's not necessarily what all antivirus users are going to be looking for. Overall, TotalAV is great for users who are looking for a powerful yet easy-to-use security tool. Alright, let's move on to a Bitdefender review. Now they've got a dedicated user base and they have more AV Comparatives awards than any other antivirus, so it's an industry titan to say the least. Now just like with TotalAV, Bitdefender's free version is a bit basic, but their premium plan takes security to a whole new level, and it's really no surprise that they got top marks in independent testing, and with real-time protection turned off, still managed to catch 8 out of the 10 threats that I sent its way. And after it prompted for an additional scan to catch what was left over, so that was pretty sweet. Now, their cheapest plan is a Windows Special, and even if they call it basic, it actually covers more than I thought it would. Not only does it have a wide range of protection measures, from file backups in case of a ransomware attack to a very fun digital file shredder. And surprisingly, there's even a VPN. But yeah, it does come with a 200 megabyte limit, so useless? I mean, after all, the firewall enhances protection, while the optimization tool is perfect for older PCs. All of this is why I prefer their total security plan, which covers all of those main features. Now, despite the abundance of different functions, navigating the Bitdefender for Windows app is about as smooth as it can get. My only issue is that the setup can take some time. See, the installation took the longest out of all the AVs that I mentioned today, but it's smooth sailing once you get after that. So yeah, I guess they've all earned those awards for a reason. Okay, so we've been talking about long-standing industry sharks, but what about some new ones? Yep. I'm being cute and talking about the Surfsark antivirus for Windows 10. And there is no free plan with this one and no basic plan either. It only comes as a full package with an antivirus, a VPN, plus some additional internet security tools. Now yes, the antivirus itself is pretty new, but I already see some really promising results here. In my own testing, it did catch 9 out of 10 files, so it's right up there with the rest of the antiviruses in this review. So there aren't many fancy AV specific features. I mean, I'd really like to see them add a firewall in the near future, since that's a must-have feature these days. But I am very happy to report that their real-time protection works really well. I'd say the biggest reason to get Surfsark AV, at least from my Surfshark 1 review experience, is because of their VPN. Even if other providers do have a similar tool, it's nowhere near as extensive or as powerful. The Surfsark VPN covers 100 different countries, doesn't have a data limit, and does not slow down your connection. So yeah, it's really great for streaming geo-restricted content. And yes, if you need a VPN and an AV bundle, then yeah, Surfsark is a good, reliable option. You know what, let's keep the theme of VPNs going here in this department, since NordVPN is also branching out into the malware fighting world. So let's do a NordVPN threat protection review. But first off, it's not a full antivirus, it's really more of just a malware catching feature. See, the way it works is pretty simple. NordVPN threat protection for Windows can catch malicious files as you download them, which gives 0 time for the malware to act. And in my own testing, it caught 8 out of the 10 malicious files that I tried to download, and did it in around a minute. So that's pretty good, especially for a new provider. However, there are no scanning options here, and after a full NordVPN threat protection review, I'd say it's only really worthwhile if you're going to use NordVPN itself and not just this feature alone. Alright, you guys often ask me why I don't mention certain providers, and well, the simplest answer would be, you know what, this video is just going to go on for hours if I do. So, look, here's what I do. I only present my top picks and some of the new exciting stuff. And then some of you went on to ask why I don't include Kaspersky anymore. Look, truth be told, their ties with Russia is not something I'm looking to support. So yeah, that's the main reason. Alright, if you have any other best antivirus for Windows 10 2023 suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And if you end up trying one of my picks, let me know how it goes, or at least subscribe to the channel for more great cybersecurity advice, just saying. Look, overall, no single provider is gonna fit everybody. So I really hope that in this Best Antivirus 2023 list, you found something that you like. Oh, and if you're looking for those sweet discounts, just click that box on the side. Alright, that's all I've got for today. I'll see you in the next one.